got their win. I'm pretty happy for Hescute, NMM, Super Ken, XBTR by the way.
The question is it too late?
Hello, RQ. Nice to meet you. I'm Sabila, the new host in MPL.
Akhirnya kita bisa ngobrol.
Finally, I get to meet you guys for the first time. Whoa, is a mod for Super Dad's still alive? Super Dad! In the back, just wreaking havoc! In the end, he gets shut down by Nam, and now Super Toyy the flicker in as Moreno pops in the curse blast. He will die, Yehezkiel. No flicker for Iman, so he's got to be very, very careful in the back line as now clears out the way to the mid lane, and Shogun gets lifted, and he's going to be taken down.
Oh!
Raging Sandstorm, the first win for RQ, lingering in the air.
They're doing it.
The base is open. RQ have done it. I think it's not really a winning match. They do go for the Terizla.
To be spawned if they need it.
Yeah. They're gonna walk up now, gonna be bursted down. Dark Wave from down to Shogun, pops in the penalty zone, and that's first blood for Ida. Shogun looking for the chase. Nile running away, but Shogun is caught all alone now.
Come on.
He doesn't have the flicker. Oh, that's down with the flicker in. He picks up the kill as Iman rotates over, but Moreno is caught. And now it's Iman who needs to run away. Oh, with the retry, Nile. He made that risk, and now he pays for it. Super Dan dunks on Nile.
Very, very nice approach. Oh, Iman.
A stun up top, that should be a kill, and it is for Super Toyy.
Nothing to lose mindset, might be the case.
Shogun, left off.
Defensive penalties. Oh, cancel again! Super Dan gonna go for the dive. That's Shogun taken out, but Super Dan, an assassin, it just feels so different. Yehezkiel ganked in the mid lane though. Dang. Mount on Dan, straight up. Should be able to zone him now, but that's a Dark Wave and the flicker over on Moreno. Retry! It's Super Ken who wins it out! Shogun with the penalty zone, but he's able to flicker out in time as Super Toyy goes for the shot. A Sky Piercer picked up as Iman gets caught with the Dark Wave. Looking for the kill on Edok. That Super Dan would jump again as Iman is going to be caught now. Infernal Pursuit, and Toyy is looking for the final shot. It's Super Dan who gets the mega kill.
I'm thinking it has to be Super Toyy, right?
Yeah. But Super Ken's doing so much damage. Niall. He gets caught. He's going to be taken out for sure here. That's Super Ken with a pickoff. And Shogun's next. A Sky Piercer for Toyy. On a killing spree he goes.
Yoshi. Bigatron, they need to look for a big set.
Dark Wave lands on Finn. They might want to go all in on Finn. Dan with a jump under turret. He's going to take that turret aggro, but the thrown rose by Ken. And a pan of execution. The penalty zone is right there. Niall in the back line jumps onto Super Toyy, but now he's caught all alone as Yehezkiel chases him down even with the flicker and the Crimson Beacon. Niall, wow, he still gets away in time. Toyy with the dash in forward, and the Lord will be dealt with. BTR stand by Ken.
Super Ken with super moves. And our Kihoshi will target the Lord. Bigatron can only watch from afar. Will they contest this?
There's no way. Wait. Edok's gonna be mounted on Super Dan with a jump into the back line with a flicker and a Dark Wave, but now he's gonna be changed CC as Super Dan continues to jump. That's still Edok mounted on a stun over on Shogun. Penalty zone, locking him down. Iman popping in the. Whoa, is a Mon for Super Dan still alive? Super Dan in the back, just wreaking havoc. In the end, he gets shut down by Nam, and now Super Toyy the flicker in as Moreno pops in the curse blast. He will die. Yehezkiel tries to go for the last kill on Nile, and Super Ken gets a double in the bottom lane. Two waves crashing down. This should be the end for game one. It's a glorious pathway. Already, Eternal Guard saving the game for a bit. Nile, no way he defends this. RRQ, just like in leg one, takes game number one.
Beautiful showing from our Kihoshi. Don't give him the Yuzong, give him the Phoveus. To get a player like this, Super Dan.
Into that, man. It's been working.
Comfort over meta, or is it active?
Or might be able to get something when Super Dan goes in.
Yep, gets stunned up. Shogun doing DOT. Dan jumping on him. Now on the back line, now jumping in as well. Super Ken with the Retribution win as that's going to be Super Dan jumping around with a Dark Wave as well. Raging Sandstorm to the back as Super Ken claims first blood, and now it's Nile caught all alone with the Lantern Flare. A win for RRQ at the start of the game.
If he has the ultimate stolen.
Oh, wait, Tsunami Slam on Edok. Wow, he just, wow, that was pretty quick. I did not expect Edok to just out.
Oh, Nile?
Look at the patience from Arkihoshi, Nile.
Oh, jumps on a Super Toyy, knows there's no flicker, but he doesn't get anything done. Even with the horse, Shogun thrown back at the team, and Toyy treads him down. Nile doesn't have the horse. Yehezkiel with the walk up with the Crimson Beacon now. Tsunami Slam with the Raging Sandstorm there, but the mine gets thrown back into the team as he's able to flicker out to Senki. Goes in within a pursuit. That's Moreno with a jump in forward as Dan gets slain, but the turtle goes to the hands of the Kings of Kings.
He might have bit off more than he could chew, but at least the objective falls in the hands of RQ.
Edok with the kill, but it's traded back with a kill for Eman under the turret.
So they're gonna try to engage on the top side turret. Will there be a fight?
Raging Sandstorm, and the whole team is there to back him up. A full dive on Nile. Look at the way they turret juggle as well. Beautiful by RRQ.
They contest this, I think they will.
Oh, all in, but it's only on to Edo. Now gets on the horse, but now Raging Sandstorm come down over on the two frontliners. A pure front to back for RRQ as they secure another perfect turtle game.
He's been able to escape such close calls. And Iman.
Wait, Iman dash forward.
Oh!
All in, Iman with the flicker out of safety. Now he kites away. Oh, what? Nile gets a shutdown over, but Edoc's still there to pop him. Dark Wave lands in front of him, coming down as well. Iman goes over to Kite and is able to find enough kill. Super Ken jumps to the back line, but doesn't find the kill. Oh my goodness. Super Ken with the miss on the puncture. Phantom execution out, but
They have been. That's the window, man. Bigatron going for broke.
they're just gonna go for the Lord straight up now. Super Ken, he goes go for the steal. Iman picks it up now as Shogun goes to the front. It's an all-in over on Shogun. The rest of the team will leave him. That's a sacrifice they're willing to take as Ken picks Shogun up. Wave in the mid lane.
Shogun held on.
They're doing a good job playing with the Lord dance, but they actually let go of the aggro now and they go all in on the fight. That's gonna be the kill over, but that's gonna be Ezreal falling down to Nile. I really think they should have just 50-50 the Lord. Now walks up. It's gonna be Edog and Superdan jumping onto Nile as well. He's gonna be shot back again as Mom picks up the Sky Piercer stack on
Lord.
Dan's gonna fall as well. Toyy is able to secure the neutral objective, but now Moreno! Crimson Beacon and Finn jumps in. He's able to pick up the kill, and as Moreno gets another. Toyy under the turret, pops into it in nature. And Mon gonna go for the kill right now under turret, and Super Toyy is doing a good job at dodging. Moreno splashes him and gets the double.
Into Bigatron by Vitality, but the Lord in 5 seconds. They want to make a play. Good deal.
They go on the flick. Oh, Iman is able to flicker out of safety now. It's going to be Hezkiel taken low. Dark Wave lands on Shogun and Finn as he goes in all the way. Shogun going to be taken down by Super Toyy. That's a pick right before
Nile.
the Lord of responds. Finn going to be looking for the pick as now Nile walks up, but they are unable to get anyone.
Maturity maybe could be the name of the game for RRQ Hoshi. The Kingdom is calling. Will they be able to open up this space and possibly look for an end? Shogun with the Chorus pathway.
Yep, no flicker for Iman, so he's got to be very, very careful in the back line. As now clears out the way to the mid lane, and Shogun gets lifted, and he's going to be taken down.
Oh!
Raging Sandstorm, the first win for RRQ, lingering in the air.
They're going in.
The base is open. RRQ have done it. They've cracked their lose streak. They're finally on the board in MPL, and it smiles all around. It's the Kingdom finally celebrating a win in Season 17.
The Kingdom roars back to life beneath the crumbling castle walls and the screams of desperation. They find a way to celebrate a heroic redemption after being bashed, criticized.
Kasih Toy, cara kamu
Toy,
menghandle
how
semua ini
did you
karena
handle
dari tim RRQ sendiri kita tahu kalian
this win?
perjalanannya benar-benar
Because we saw your journey.
sekali, khususnya
It's been a very rocky journey. It's been up and down. It's been very difficult for you guys.
Buat untuk nanti ini ya, mungkin kita mainnya udah nothing to lose lah, udah
For this match, we're playing with nothing to lose.
lolos playoff atau enggak. Jadi
That's why we did well.
dengan cara kita
With no pressure.